Welcome to Hastings Stadium for Game 1 of the doubleheader between the Waterloo Warriors and the Guelph Griffins. The Griffins enter action at 9-1 on the season. The Warriors right behind them in second place at 8-2. Glad to have you along on a Sunday afternoon. We weren't expecting to get baseball in at all, but we got it going here, so it's all good. Oh, here goes the traditional showdown here. See who blinks first. Can't believe they still do this.
Go, Vic!
I thought this would have died with COVID, but apparently it didn't, so it's still going on. The poor pitcher just wants to throw some baseballs here, guys. He's going to just start throwing people. They have the classic showdown. That. All right, we'll get underway with some baseball action momentarily here as the teams exchange high fives and fist pumps, and back to the business that is baseball on your Sunday afternoon. First pitch from Zinder is fouled away here, and we're underway. First pitch at 12:04 p.m. Line to second base. Second baseman bobbles it, recovers, and throws to first in time. Mendoza gets the out, and there's one away. They'll bring up Evan Morrison, the shortstop. Shortstop number 10, Evan Morrison. Morrison fouls the first one off he sees from Zinter. Count is 0-1. Strike called on the outside part of the plate, and it's 0-2. Stephen Whalen waits on deck, the Kitchener Panther. Morrison fouls that one off to stay alive at 0-2. Ball misses outside. It's 1-2. Ball misses inside again. It's 2-2. There's a slow roller, hits the third baseman. Fielded, and it's going to get through past Walsh at shortstop. That'll be scored a base hit across there. And the Warriors have got a man aboard with one away. Third baseman number 27, Stephen Whalen. Whalen had a breakout season with the Kitchener Panthers of the Inter-County this summer. Saw lots of reps there. A strike one called on the inside part of the plate. Whalen's behind the counter at 0-1. Throw over, it's back safely. Center didn't go with the A move there. Whalen drives this one to center field. Patterson camps underneath it, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Morrison retreats to first, and there's 2 away here. Left fielder number 15, Cody Hagerman. Hagerman skies this one to center field. Patterson backpedaling a little bit. Turns his hips, makes the catch, and the inning's over. Warriors get a base runner, and that's all they get. They strand one as well. No scores after the half inning. The first inning. Waterloo Warriors got a runner aboard, but that's all they got in the first on 1 hit. Patterson made 2 catches in center field. Patterson takes strike 1 looking. You can definitely tell the atmosphere is different compared to what we're used to all summer here. That's for sure. Patterson takes the ball, counts even at 1-1. Patterson swings his misses on that offering. Counts now a ball and 2 strikes. Patterson lines one past the first baseman and past the second baseman, and Patterson's aboard to lead off the first inning for the Griffins. Almost said the Royals. Out of habit. The shortstop, number 3, Bryden Walsh. Bryden Walsh, the batter now. As the Griffins looking to get going here early against Carson Hepburn. Hepburn looks back. Patterson comes to the stretch. Balk called on the pitch. Hepburn gets rattled a little bit here. No pitch, but Patterson will advance on the balk call. Didn't come to a full stop. Patterson now in scoring position for Walsh with nobody away. Ball misses high. And it's 1-0.
Actually, like maybe picking off the second or something like that, but maybe just standing.
Hepburn winds and works. Ball misses high again, and it's 2-0. Patterson's definitely causing Hepburn's fits of frustration out there on the mound. You can just see like he's not easy with that base runner behind him. Two-0 pitch on its way. Misses outside. It's ball 3. Walsh likely has the green light here if he gets anything in the strike zone. Patterson will be looking to advance to third on contact as long as it hits to the right side. 3-0 pitch on its way. Misses outside for ball 4, and Walsh drives a walk. 2 on and nobody away now for the Griffins, and Sam Brown coming up. The third baseman, number 11, Sam Brown. Brown, one of the top hitters last week in the OUA, looking to continue his hot pace. Somebody's been watching too much Karate Kid on the bench. As ball 1 sails in high again here, and Hepburn just needs to take a breather here and just relax and throw the baseball like he's done many, many times in his career. He's definitely showing nerves out here. 1-0 pitch on its way. Hit by Brown to the third baseman. They're going to go to second for the force out, and that's all they're going to get as Brown beats out the fielder's choice on the inner end. 5-4 goes the put out. Runners now at the corners for Arthur Korwara and the Griffins. First baseman number 44, Arthur Korwara. Put Brown on the fielder's choice. Welsh is retired 5-4. Patterson with the third. Brown's at first. Ball misses in high to Korwara. Korwara with a pair of home runs already on the season. Would love to add number 3 here. Korwara fouls out that offering to even the count at 1-1. Patterson at third, Sam Brown at first, as the Griffins threatening early here. Griffins scoring lots of runs yesterday. I believe they scored 11 in both contests as they beat the Ottawa GGs. That one sails high. It's 2-1. One pitch from Hepburn on its way. Korwara tags this one to left field and deep and long gone. Arthur Korwara with a 3-run blast. The Griffins lead 3-0. Hepburn got that pitch in Korwara's wheelhouse anyways, and Arthur made him pay. 3-0 early for the Griffins on the 3-run blast. Arthur Kawara having a great season. It's just going to continue with that when he got that one up in the wheelhouse. And no doubt about that. That one almost cleared the back fence here at Hastings Stadium.
Oh, Scotty!
And Scotty Rogie goes foul. Just foul. Rodriguez with the foul ball here. Almost hit back-to-back home runs here. Long foul ball. Rodriguez will back into the batter's box now. Watches the ball low. Even the count at 1-1. The Griffins on their bench, very vocal. So are the Warriors. 1-1 pitched on his way and hits him inside. Rodriguez will take his way down to first as he hit by pitch. Not the start Carson Hepburn was hoping for. The catcher, number 35, Robbie Goche. Let her bring up the catcher, Robbie Goche now. Aiden Mendoza on deck. Just one away here in the Griffins' home half of the first inning. 3 runs already across here for the Griffins, thanks to the home run by Arthur Korwarwa. Goche swings and hits the first pitch foul. Out of play to our right. I'm sorry, our left. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Inside, it hits him again on the shoulder. Back-to-back hits by pitches here, and that's going to bring the manager out for a quick conversation. Goche makes his way down to first. Rodriguez down to second. And the Griffins threatening to extend this inning even further. Aiden Mendoza will come to bat momentarily here once the conversation is over. Conference on the mound is over now. Second baseman, number 7, Aiden Mendoza. Mendonza, sorry. I always forget it's Mendonza. Mendonza will bat here to second baseman. Got a runner in the scoring position, and then a runner aboard here. This one's hit to right field, but going to be caught. Right fielder making a chance.
This one's
It's Hassey. Mendonza retired for out number 2 here. The right fielder, number 9, Lucas Hassey. Hassey the batter now. Mendonza's retired F9. And there's 2 away. Griffin still at second and first here. Now with 2 away for Hassey. Takes strike 1 down the middle. Probably not a bad thing, especially considering Hepburn's been shaky so far in this inning. Take a couple looks, never hurts. Hassey fouls this one away. Counts now quickly 0-2. Jalen Wood on deck for the Griffins. Should he come to the plate, the Griffins will set everybody in the order up to the lineup in the first inning. Hepburn winds from the stretch again. 0-2 pitches, misses way outside for ball 1. Lined up the middle. That's going to drop in for a base hit. One run is going to score, and the Griffins make it 4-0 here in the first inning. Hassey comes through with a single and an RBI. Left fielder number 1, Jalen Wood. You can always tell who's a rookie and who's a not rookie just by their walk-up songs. He definitely got nailed with a good one here. I'm a little teapot. Some things never change. Runners at first and second once again, as Rodriguez scored on that single by Hassey. Give him the RBI. 4-0 the Griffins over the Waterloo Warriors here in the home half of the first inning already. First pitch to Witt misses upstairs for ball 1. Pete Zinder at this pace is going to need to go up there and throw some more warm-up pitches. One 0 pitch on its way. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, even the count at 1-1. Hepburn just doesn't seem to have been able to settle himself down this inning. No activity in the Warriors bullpen to this point. There's a strike called. The count is now 1-2. 1-2 pitch on its way. Wood swings and misses on the pitch, and he goes down on strikes. Griffins do get 4 runs in that inning and now lead this one 4-0 as we head to the top of the second inning. Warriors coming up the bat. Welcome back to Hastings Stadium. The Waterloo Warriors trailing the Guelph Griffins 4-0. I'm Neil Sriwastawa. Thank you to the Warriors for allowing us to do the ball game this afternoon. Always nice to dig out the headset once in a while in the fall. This first pitch from Misa from Zinter is in there for strike 1. Griffins on the 3-run blast by Arthur Kawara. Took an early 3-0 lead and increased that lead in the home half of the first again to 4, as that was a strike call, and Zinter's ahead of the count at 0-2. Missa hits that one right at the first base, and he'll stick on the base himself. Cora makes the out, and there's one away. 3 unassisted goes the put out. Center fielder number 9, Adam Leatherland. Adam Leatherland will do the batter now, as the Warriors trying to stall Zinter and these Griffins here early. Zinter's first pitch is in there for a strike. Zinter's doing a good job so far in this contest to get ahead of those batters. Umpires warning both teams to knock it off about chirping the other team. That one misses for a ball, and the count's even at 1-1. There's a slow roller hit to Mendonza at second. He bobbles it and has to double clutch, and that'll be an 84 on the play. Mendonza just couldn't come up with it, couldn't get it out of his glove in time. Leatherland's aboard with now 1 away. Catcher number 18, Alex Seelman. Seelman swings and misses at that first offering. And Zinter's ahead of the count once again at 0-1. This one's popped up in the infield. Zinter calls his own number, and he's going to make the catch. And there's 2 away. F1 goes that put out. Now there's now 2 out. Here in the Warriors' second inning, Spencer Voisin, the right fielder, will bat next. Right fielder number 16, Spencer Voisin. There's a strike called on the outside part, and again, Zinter ahead of the batters again. Voisin followed by Jordan Carthy. Should the Waterloo throw down is going to be in time for the putout. Caught still, and he goes, and the inning's over. Warriors get no runs. There was one hit. There was one error, and nobody left. So we head to the home half of the second inning. Griffins leading this one 4-0. Ashton Patterson will lead the second inning off for the Griffins here at home as the Waterloo Warriors trail the Griffins 4-0. Hepburn gets the first pitch strike here. He looks like he's settled down a little more compared to the last inning, where he was a little bit wild. That one sails high. It counts even at 1-1. Carson Hepburn misses again for ball number 2. That one's called a strike to even the count at 2-2. Patterson chops this one to the second baseman. It's going to be an easy throw in time for the out. 4-3 goes the put out, and there's one away. The shortstop, number 3, Bryden Walsh. Bryden Walsh now the batter. He walked and grounded out in the, walked and then was retired via the fielder's choice in the first inning. Walsh swings and misses. On that pitch, and so it's now 1-1. Walsh gets a hold of this one, but into left field. The left fielder camps underneath this, and when he'll make the grab, and there's 2 away. Third baseman, number 11, Sam Brown. Brown, the batter who reached the board on the fielder's choice in the first inning, came home and scored the run on the 3-run blast by Arthur Kawara. As Hepburn's having a much better second inning. Ball misses low. Just seemed like he couldn't get into a groove here on the mound at Hastings Stadium in the first. Got a pitch up to Kawara, who deposited it soundly to left field. This one's hit by Brown down the third baseline. Great play by Whalen. He'll throw across the diamond in time, and the inning's over. 3 up, 3 down. The Griffins go here in the second. We'll be back with the third inning. Warriors batting after this. Spencer Voisin will lead off for the Waterloo Warriors here in the top of the third inning as they trail the Guelph Griffins 4-0. Thank you so much for joining us on your Sunday afternoon. This one's hit foul down the right field line, just in foul. Count is 0-1 to Voisin. Ball misses low, counts even at 1-1. Warriors setting up 8-9-1 in the order there in the third. As Voisin fouls that one off, and Zinter's ahead of the count at 1-2. And thanks to the Waterloo Warriors for allowing us to do this game this afternoon. Do appreciate it. That one misses low. Counts even at 2-2 now. The Warriors, of course, have their own YouTube channel, so they were nice enough to let us jump in this afternoon. That one misses low, and it's now a full count to Voisin as Zinter just misses. Warriors looking for signs of life here in the third. That one's hit down the left field line. That looks like it's going to be trouble. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Wood up with it. He'll cut it off, but the damage has been done as Voisin has a leadoff double here to start the third inning. First baseman number 12, Jordan Carthy. Got to bring up the first baseman, Jordan Carthy, who's batting ninth tonight. Griffins got 4 runs in the first inning, 3 off the home run by Arthur Korwara. There's a bunt hit across the side. McCarthy's going to, Zinter's going to flip to first, and the throw is going to be wide. Korwara can't make it. That's going to allow a run to score, and it's now 4-1. E1 on the throw allows the run to score from second base. The Warriors are just trying to get back in this one. Wind up with a run across the board here. Quo takes strike number 1 on the outside part of the plate. Zinter throws over. Carthy back safely. Ball misses outside. It's now 1-1, or inside, sorry. Warriors trying to get to Zinter here in the third. Throw over, back safely again is Carthy. It turned out to be not a bad afternoon despite the weather forecast earlier in the day. Had a lot of rain earlier over last night, but thankfully the city staff was nice enough to get the park in as Wood makes the catch on the run for out number 1. And Quo was retired, F7. Shortstop number 10, Evan Morrison. Morrison will bat. He singled in the first inning. Got stranded there. That was only the second Warriors hit of the afternoon. Morrison hits the first pitch he sees, foul from Zinter. Zinter ahead of the count once again at 0-1. Game 1, of course, is a 9-inning affair. The second game will be 7 innings. Hopefully the weather holds off and we get a whole afternoon of baseball in. This one's hit by Morrison, foul to left, but it's going to go to play. The count is 0-2. As Enter's way ahead here. Griffins came into action leading the OUA with a 9-1 record. Waterloo Warriors were 8-2 coming into action this afternoon. This one's hit foul. And out of play. Morrison stays alive here. At 0-2. Griffins in their home red. Warriors in their road blacks. Time is called as Morrison asked for it and plate umpire granted it. Center taking too long to get set. Center settles in and on the mound once again, looks in for the sign, nods his head. 0-2 pitch on its way, and this one's lined to center field. Patterson's going to have to charge on it. He's going to have to stop and go. Not in time is the throw. That'll be a single for Morrison, and he's 2 for 2 in the afternoon. Great job by Evan Morrison to stay with that pitch. Third baseman, number 27, Stephen Whalen. Whalen, the dangerous hitter here, loves hitting in this ballpark. At least he did when he was a member of the Kitchener Panthers this summer. I think he put 3 out here, if I'm not mistaken. As Whalen comes to the plate. Runners at first and second now with just 1 away here. The Warriors top of the 3rd inning. Ball misses in there. And the count is 1-0 in Whalen's favor. Center looks in for the sign again. Gets one he likes. Winds and works. Whalen fouls this one away. To even the count at 1-1. Ball misses outside. It's now 2 outside. Now 2 balls and a strike to Whalen. Center's trying to pitch carefully around Mr. Whalen and get himself out of this inning. Two-one pitch on its way. Hit by Whalen to third. He's going to step on the base and throw across the diamond to get Whalen for the double play. Griffins get out of it. Warriors do get on the scoreboard. They score a run and now trail the Griffins 4-1. Arthur Kawara to lead off for the Griffins here in the home half of the third inning as they lead the Waterloo Warriors 4-1. Kawara, the big reason behind that, with a 3-run blast in the first inning. So he takes ball number 1 here. Kawara takes a strike there, evens the count at 1-1. Carson Hepburn suddenly settling in after that rough first inning. Got the Griffins in order in the second. That one just misses low. It's now 2 balls and a strike. Kawara hits this one a mile, but it's going to go foul. Evens the count at 2-2. Hepburn looks in for the sign. He rocks back and forth again. Doesn't look like he comes to a full stop whatsoever. Umpires called in the first inning. That one's hit by Kawara down the right field line. First baseman's going to give this one a chase, makes the catch, and Kawara's retired for out number 1. Designated hitter number 28, Scott Rodrigue. Rodrigue now the batter. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the first. Hepburn hits him again in the back. He just tries to go inside to difficulty. Couldn't like he grip it again. That's the third hit batter of the afternoon for the Griffins. The third by Carson as well. The catcher, number 35, Robbie Gauthier. Gauthier the batter now. Gauthier was hit by the pitch as well as they were taking back-to-back beatings from both sides of the plate. Hepburn couldn't find the strike zone in the first. 1 out, 1 away here in the Griffins half of the third. Someone comes inside and just misses for ball number 1. Aiden Mendonza on deck here for the Griffins. This one's skied high to center field. Center fielder looking for it. Gets a beat on the ball. He'll make the catch, and there's 2 away. Second baseman, number 7, Aiden Mendonza. Mendonza flew out to right field in the first inning. He'll bat here with a runner at board at first this time. Ball misses high. That's 1-0. Hepburn just not been able to get ahead of any batters too often this afternoon. Just doesn't seem like he's at all comfortable whatsoever out here. And he still has not come to a stop. This time he actually did this time. This one's hit foul down the left field line. The count is now 1-1. Mendonza followed by Lucas Hasse should the inning continue. Ball gets away from the catcher here. And Rodrigue will make his way to second on the wild pitch. Counts now 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch from Hepburn is on its way. Hit down the third baseline. That's just going to go foul. Evens the count at 2-2. Hepburn sets and winds and works again. 2-2 pitch on its way. Hit to foul. Off the screen here. And we'll do it again at 2-2. Pitch on its way again. Driven past the shortstop. That's going to get through the hole. Stop sign up. Left fielder up with a throw. Mendonza gets the single. Runners now at the corners for the Griffins here with 2 away. Right fielder number 9, Lucas Hasse. Hasse singled and had an RBI his last time up in the first inning. Ball one inside here. Thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon on YouTube. Glad to be able to bring some baseball into your lives this afternoon. I know it's all football season, so if you're watching the NFL, we appreciate it as well. Thanks for tuning us in. Well, misses inside, throw down to first. He's back safely. Runner's going to get home here on that ball. Gets away from the first baseman. Give an E3 there, and that's going to score the run. The Griffins make it 5-1. Should be scored as an attempt to pick off. E3 on the play as he bobbled the ball. Wasn't on the throw, it was on the follow through. There's a strike called. 2 balls and a strike here to Hasse. Mendonza couldn't advance on that play. That one misses inside. It's now 3-1. No activity still in the Waterloo bullpen to this point. Looks like somebody is starting to get loose, though. Hepburn's just struggling here. Might get called for another balk here if he's not careful. Hasse takes the walk, and the Griffins have got runners at first and second here with 2 away. And Jalen Wood will be the batter once again. Left fielder number 1, Jalen Wood. If I get this song stuck in my head this afternoon, I think it's going to be trouble with the guys to the right here. But it's rookie initiations, you know, they get stuck with the weirdest songs they can possibly find for their walk-ups. It's all in good fun. It's good team building. Wood struck out swinging in the last time up. Gets this one down to third base this time. Third baseman will take the easy play, and the inning's over. Griffins do get another run, and I'll lead this one 5-1 as we head to the top of the 4th inning. The Warriors due up. Welcome back to Hastings Stadium. It's top of the fourth inning here for the Waterloo Warriors, trailing the Guelph Griffins 5-1. I'm Neil Sherwaswa. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Skies have cleared up. We actually got pockets of blue out here as the Warriors trying to get back into this game here, trailing the Griffins by 4. Century's first pitcher, Hagerman, is in there for ball 1. Hagerman launches one to left field. Wood's going to give this one chase, but he's going to run out of real estate, and it's going to go foul. Counts even at 1-1. Just a long fly ball out here, or foul ball out anyways. As Hagerman will bat in it. He flew out to center field in the first inning. Of course, they made a great point here. The first two fly balls in the first inning here that Patterson tracked down would be out of Jack Couch Park by a few feet for sure. That one's called a strike, and the count's now 1-2. Center gets a out once again. That one misses ball 2. As Gauthier gets this one. 2-2 is the count. Hagerman followed by Misa and Leatherland due up here for the Warriors in the fourth inning. There's a strike 3 called, and Hagerman didn't even argue. And Zincher's got another strikeout. He's got his first strikeout of the afternoon anyways. That one's called looking. Designated hitter number 28, Nolan Misa. Misa grounded out to a first baseman last time up. Takes ball number 1 outside. Count is 1-0. Gives a hold of one to center field. Patterson charging hard. He's not going to make the catch, actually. Ashton Patterson turns on the afterburners and makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Thought for sure that was going to drop in, but I forgot underestimated the speed of Patterson out there in center field. Center fielder number 9, Adam Leatherland. Leatherland will bat here. He reached on an error in the second inning, but got caught stealing to end the second. Takes ball number 1 outside. Two away here in the Warriors' fourth inning. Century gets strike called in there. Even the count at 1-1. Alex Seelman on deck here. Should Leatherland reach. Strike called on the inside part of the plate. That one broke late. And the count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Peel down to first. He did not go around. It's 2-2. Swung on and missed. Zincher gets another K. The Warriors retired 3 up, 3 down here in the fourth. And we'll be back with the top Griffins home half of the fourth after this. Ashton Patterson will lead things off for the Griffins here in the home half of the fourth inning as they lead the Waterloo Warriors 5-1 here at Hastings Stadium. Some defensive changes. Liam Kelly in for Stephen Whalen at third base. Start the home half of the inning. Whalen 0 for 2 in the contest. Patterson took ball one. Patterson hits this one on the rope to second base. He'll step and throw in time, and there's one away. 4-3 goes your putout. And Patterson's retired for out number one. Shortstop number 3, Braden Walsh. Walsh is 0 for 2 in the 0 for 1 in the contest. He walked and grounded out. Walked and flew out to left. The second time through. Carson Hepburn has settled down nicely here. That one misses for ball number 1 to Walsh. Walsh tags this one to center field, but the center fielder is going to take one step to his left, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Third baseman, number 11, Sam Brown. Brown 0 for 2 in the contest. He reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run in the first. Grounded out 5-3 in the second, and now we'll bat here. Looking for his first hit of the afternoon. Brown hits this one. The first pitch he sees up in the zone from Hepburn, and does just that. He gets a single to left. And the Griffins have got something going here with 2 away. First baseman number 44, Arthur Korwara. Korwara with the big knock so far for the Griffins, a 3-run blast in the first inning. He flew out to the first baseman in the third. Comes to bat here with a runner aboard and 2 away. Or if you get it inside to him at all, he'll get his hands on it, and that's it. It's going to go over the fence. This one misses low, and that's going to get away from the catcher. Throw down to second. Brown steals that one with ease. On that wild pitch. They just intentionally gave Kawara the free pass here, which is probably not a bad thing after you hit a 3-run blast like he did here. Designated hitter number 28, Scott Rodrigue. Rodrigue 0 for 0. He's got 2 hits by hitters. Looks like they're going to go to the bullpen here. Or given the intentional pass, which is probably not a bad thing with 2 away here as we have a pitching change coming up. Not sure who's coming in yet, but we'll find out. Carson Hepburn's day is done. He's on the hook for both these runners aboard here. Somebody's making their way from the bullpen. We'll be back with that pitching change in a few minutes. Miles Robertson takes over for the Waterloo Warriors here on the hill. Carson Hepburn's his afternoon is done. But he's still responsible for 2 more runs on the plate here. Runners on the bases anyways. 3 2/3 innings pitched. He allowed 5 hits, 2 walks, 1 was intentional, 3 hit batters, and had a strikeout on the afternoon. Like I said, he's responsible for these 2 batters here. And Scott Rodriguez will come up to the bat again. And he'll face Miles Robertson. Robertson looks in for the sign. From the stretch, throws. First pitch is fouled away by Rodriguez. Two away, and the Warriors trying to get out of this inning. Griffins still threatening here, already leading this one 5-1. Ball misses low, and it's 1-1. Robbie Gauthier waits in the wings on the on-deck circle. Rodriguez been hit by a pitch both times and scored runs both times, so he's just happy not to wear one in the back. That one's called for a strike. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes here. As Robertson looking to finish this inning off with some efficiency here. Rodriguez fouls that one off to stay alive. The count remains 1-2. Turned into maybe not a bad afternoon whatsoever. Sky is kind of clearing up. We got blue patches of blue skies throughout the skyline here at Hastings Stadium. Considering 3 hours ago it looked like we weren't going to get this ball game in whatsoever. But now here we are on the home half of the 4th inning. Rodriguez lifts this one to center field. Center fielder charging hard. He'll make the catch, and the inning's over. Griffins do get a pair of base runners, but that's all they get here in the 4th. So we head to the top of the 5th inning. Warriors come up to bat after the break. Alex Seelman to lead things off here in the Waterloo Warriors top of the 5th inning as they trail the Guelph Griffins 5-1 in game 1 of the doubleheader. Seelman hits the first pitch he sees from Zinter, through the hole into the left field, and the Warriors have got the leadoff man aboard here. Right fielder number 16, Spencer Voisin. Spencer Voisin now the batter. As you heard the seal call to go through as Seelman got aboard. And Voisin will bat here with nobody away and a runner on. Zinter's first pitch misses for a ball. Voisin doubled his last time up and scored the lone run for the Warriors so far. So he takes ball 2 on the outside part of the plate. Voisin swings and misses at that one. He can count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jordan McCarthy on deck should the Warriors keep this one going. Nobody away, they definitely will. 7, 8, 9 and the Warriors lineup due up here in the 5th. 7-man got aboard on a single. And thanks to the Warriors for allowing us to do the play-by-play this afternoon. Thanks to Justin and Tara Stanhope for twisting my arm to do some announcing this winter as well, or this fall anyways. Our baseball season ended a lot earlier than we expected to. That one's fouled away and counts even at 2-2. Checks his swing. He's not going to appeal down to the umpire. And it's now a full count. Three-two pitch on this way from Zinter as he looks in for the sign. Winds and works. That one's hit foul down the right field line. And we'll do it again at full count. Voisin with the opposite field double his last time up. Put it down the left field line. Swings and fouls this one off. Runner is going to advance. No, he's not. It was fouled away according to the plate umpire. And we'll do it again at 3-2. Thought that was a strikeout. They made foul contact. Calls time here. As Gauthier and Zinter can't see the signs too easily from Gauthier. Gauthier puts some chalk on his hands. Hope that helps. I don't think we're at this point where OUA baseball is going to afford the pitch comms yet, so I hear they're pretty expensive. That one's fouled away again. And we're 9 pitches into the at-bat now. 3-2 pitch on its way once again from Zinter. This one's lined right down the line, but it's going to hook foul. And now we're 10 pitches in. Got a foot race down the line between 2 guys on the bench for the Warriors to chase down the baseball. Clouds rolling in again. Looks like the rain's out of the forecast, though. So it's line of the middle. Over Mendoza, over the wall, on time for the double play, and there's 2 away. Taylor made double play, and Zinter's got 2 away now. First baseman number 12, Jordan Carthy. Jordan Carthy will be the batter now with 2 away. Carthy hits the first pitch he sees past the third baseman, and Carthy will be aboard with a single. The Warriors have got signs of life again here in the 5th. Quo the batter, he's 0 for 2. Grounded out to the first base, or grounded out to second base, and lined out to the left, flew out to the left fielder in the third. So it becomes the bat here in the fifth now. The dark cloud is hovering over left field now. Hopefully it's not going to deposit more rain and wash this afternoon out. Quo takes ball one from Zinter. Of course, the only way double hitters, the first game of the contest are 9 innings, second game is 7. So we're here in the fifth of game number 1. Thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon where you are watching. And again, thanks to the Waterloo Warriors, thanks to John Story for asking me to do the commentary. They knew we were going to hear for the Griffin game anyway, so a little double duty this afternoon. So if you hear an echo or you hear me announcing players, it's not because I'm ignoring you guys. I'm just doing the PA here in-house as well. As Quo hits this one on the line to right field, the right fielder is going back and makes the catch on the run to end the inning. Warriors do get a pair of runs aboard anyways, a pair of hits anyways, but nothing else to show for it. As we did the home half of the 5th inning, Warriors trailing the Griffins 5-1. Evan Morrison to lead things off for the Warriors here in the top of the sixth inning as they trail the Guelph Griffins 6-1 here at Hastings Stadium. I'm Neil Shrivastava. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this afternoon. The skies have opened up a little bit. A little drizzle's coming down. Looks like it's stopped again, though. Morrison puts a bunt down perfectly down the first baseline, third baseline, and Morrison's aboard with a perfectly timed bunt here. Give him a base hit. Caught the defense kind of napping. Third baseman number 11, Liam Kelly. Liam Kelly will make his first plate appearance of the afternoon, taking over for Stephen Whalen. Whalen was 0 for 2. He flew out to center field and grounded into a double play 5-3. Warriors looking to get back into this one as Pete Zinter is into his sixth inning of work here. Another bunt down the line. That one's going to go foul. Worked once, might as well try it a second time. I guess that's the adage. Oops. Just a long foul strike. Pushed it a little too far down the third base side. Griffins came into action 9-1 on the season. Warriors right on their heels at 8-2. Griffins won both their games yesterday in Ottawa over the Ottawa GGs. Strike three called. Kelly goes down on strikes. And Zinter's got another K beside his name. Left fielder number 15, Cody Hagerman. Cody Hagerman now the batter. He's 0 for 2. He flew out to center field and struck out swinging his last time up. First pitch misses for a ball. It's 1-0. Hagerman to be followed by Nolan Meese as Zinter throws over to first. Morrison back safely. This one's hit to the third baseman. Fielded, going to slip the second to one. On to first. Not in time for the tail end of the double play. Hagerman reaches on a fielder's choice. 5-4 goes to put out to retires Morrison at second base. And there's 2 away now. Designated hitter number 28, Nolan Misa. Misa takes strike number 1. Zinter once again ahead of the count, like he's done most of the afternoon. That one's in there for a strike. And Zinter ahead 0-2 now. MacLeod doesn't seem to be moving at all. He's just sitting over top of the stadium now. It's like somebody just stuck it there. Zinter throws over to first, runner back safely. Oh, 2 pitch on its way. Fouled away, and Misa stays alive at 0-2. Pitch is fouled up here. Gauthier can't get to that one. He stops, turns around. So it's well behind us here. And into the parking lot. Hope nobody parked right behind the parking lot. Hope they've learned over the years not to do so. We do get about 4 or 5 foul balls go through windshields a season here. So at least when the Royals are playing. I'm not sure how many have in the university season because most of the parents are probably smart enough not to park right behind the stadium. But there always is the one thing that's got a prime spot and then realize, oh, after the fact, they come out and they've got a smashed windshield. Misa goes down on strikes. He's out anyways. As the runner did not go. Misa goes down on strikes. Waterloo only gets a hit, and that leaves the man on board here. So to the home half of the sixth inning, Griffins still leading this one 6-1. Sam Brown will lead things off for the Griffins here in the sixth inning as they lead the Waterloo Warriors 6-1 as Brown fouls off the first offering. From Miles Robertson. Brown 1 for 3 with a single. He fouls that one off again. Quickly behind the count at 0-2. Griffins scored 4 times in the first inning. 3 on the 3-run blast by Arthur Kawara. As Brown lofts this one in the left field, left fielder is going to give this one a chase. Camps underneath this one and makes the out, and Brown's retired for out number 1 here in the sixth. First baseman number 44, Arthur Kawara. Kawara the batter now, who homered in the first inning. Got intentionally walked in the fourth and popped out to the first baseman in the third. Well, definitely a pitch hit more carefully to him today, that's for sure, after the first inning. He got his hands extended and absolutely almost cleared the stadium here. Almost over the back wall here at Hastings Stadium. Well past the 325 sign and left. That one misses again. It's now 2-0. This is the intentional walk by the looks of it. Definitely pitching with more. That one's lined at the middle as Kawara hits a laser to center field for his second hit of the afternoon. Designated hitter number 28, Scott Rodriguez. Rodriguez will bat now with 1 away here in the Griffins' half of the sixth. Rodriguez been hit twice so far and scored 2 runs and flown out to center field. He's 0 for 1. 6-1 is the score if you're just tuning in on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. So Rodriguez gets his hands extended but hits it foul with authority down the left field line. Ball misses low. It's now 1-1. Kawara at first with 1 away. Swings and misses on that one. And Rodriguez down the count at 1-2. Takes that one inside. It's now 2-2. That one slipped out of the hands of Robertson. Thankfully, it didn't do any damage. 2-2 pitches swung on and missed by Rodriguez. He'll go down on strikes for out number 2. First base is occupied, so he couldn't go anywhere. Catcher number 35, Robbie Gauthier. Gauthier will bat here with the runner at first base still. And now 2 away. That one misses inside. Actually got hit him again. Gauthier is hit for the second time this afternoon. Pretty much in the same spot, too. Second baseman, number 7, Aiden Mendonza. Mendonza will bat now. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Fell out to right field and popped up to the catcher his last time up. Takes ball 1. Ball misses inside. It's 2-0. Runners at second and first here for the Griffins with 2 away from Mendonza. As they look to extend their lead here. Mendonza fouls this one off the back screen here, and it goes through. That one went through the screen for a change. That was loud, and it dropped with a big old thud. Came right through the hole. It's very rare that happens here at Hastings Stadium. It does happen once in a while, though. And that was one of them. 2-1 pitch is on its way, and that one misses for ball 3. As Robertson looks like he's aiming it out there now rather than letting it flow freely off his hand on the release point. Count now 3-1. And Donza gets a hold of this one. In the center field. Center fielder is giving chase. He makes the grab on the run to end the inning. Griffins stranded pair of runners here. They don't get any more, but still lead this one 6-1 as we head to the top of the 7th inning here at Hastings Stadium. Adam Leatherland will take things off here in the top of the 7th inning. So Waterloo Warriors trail the Guelph Griffins 6-1. Pete Zinter still on the hill for the Griffins here. As the Griffins looking to go to 10-1 on the season. Warriors would fall to 8-3 should they lose this game. He's arguing at somebody here. Not sure what he's looking for. Maybe it's a pick or something here, but Zinter's just not happy out here. I know it's not pitch calm because they don't got that. First pitch is lined to the shortstop. Walsh up with it, throws across the diamond in time. And Leatherland retired 6-3, goes to put out for number 1 here in the 7th inning. The catcher, number 18, Alex Seelman. Alex Seelman now the batter. He's 1 for 2. He singled in his last time up in the 5th inning. He flew out to the pitcher in the 2nd. It's been pretty much all Griffins all game long here. Seelman swings and misses at that first pitch for strike 1. Zinter's done a really good job most of the afternoon getting ahead of the batters early in the count. So he swings and misses at that second offering. And now we'll pitch away from another strikeout. Of course, there was a no-hitter yesterday in the OUA. I believe that's the first one in quite some time in this league. Might have been a perfect game and a no-hitter. Sorry, yeah. I thought it was the same game. My bad. That one's lined up the middle for a base hit, and Zinter knew it. So he gave Seelman just too much of a good of a pitch to hit there, and he's going to put it through the middle here. And the Warriors have got a runner aboard here with 1 away. And Spencer Voisin coming at the plate. Right fielder number 16, Spencer Voisin. Seelman's aboard. Voisin will come to the plate here. 1 away in the top of the 7th inning. Griffins got 4 runs in the first, 1 on the 3rd, and 1 on the 5th to make it 6. Warriors answer back with their lone run in the 3rd. This one's thrown down and not going to be in time. Gauthier tried to get him down there in time. Be a pass ball or a wild pitch anyways. That advances Seelman to second base, and ball number 1. Voisin doubled in the 3rd and grounded into a double play in the 5th. Voisin scored the only run for the Warriors so far. Voisin gets a hold of one to right field. The right fielder is going to have to chase this one back. It's going over his head. That's going to score a run with ease here. Voisin's got himself, he's heading for 3rd here on the play. The throw to 3rd is not going to be in time, and Voisin's got himself an RBI triple. Spencer Voisin doing all the damage for the Warriors here. It's now 6-2. Give Voisin the triple and another RBI. First baseman number 12, Jordan Carthy. Jordan Carthy now the batter. He's reached on an error and singled. Takes ball 1 low from Zinter. Ball misses outside. It's 2-1. Oh. Since you're at at 87 pitches there so far in this contest. Of course, these games are, the first game of the doubleheader is always 9 innings. So he takes ball 3 here, and Zinter looks like he's showing signs of tiring out here. Griffins don't have anything going in the bullpen yet, but hopefully soon. And this is again for ball 4. Now runners on the corners now with just 1 away. That'll prompt a visit from the manager. Umpire is coming out to see what's going on here as they're just trying to buy some more time to get somebody loose in that bullpen. Doesn't look like anybody's throwing yet, though. So this might be Zinter's inning anyways. Runners at first and third here with just 1 away here as the Warriors are threatening to get back in this ball game. They've already scored a run once here in the 7th, but still trail the Griffins 6-2 here. So Warriors get loud on the bench. First pitch is driven to right field and right at the right fielder. Runner is going to tag, and it's going to be a 6-3 ball game. Quo gets a sacrifice fly. And there's now 2 away. Shortstop number 10, Evan Morrison. Oh, new pinch hitter. Pinch runner. Pinch hitter now, by the looks of it. Oh, no, my bad. You're good. I thought it was a pinch hitter. Just the number looked different from this side. My bad. I'm good. Morrison takes ball 1 from Zinter. That one's hit foul. Counts even at 1-1. Morrison 3 for 3. He's got a trio of singles. It's another one through the left side. He's 4 for 4 in the afternoon. Runners now at second and first now with 2 away. And Liam Kelly due up. Third baseman number 11, Liam Kelly. Kelly 0 for 1. He struck out in the 6th inning. His Zinter's on fumes by the looks of it. Edging closer and closer to that 100 pitch mark. 93 on the total. 7 away from 100. Just 29 balls so far. This one's hit to the left, and that's going to be in trouble. Sorry, right, that's going to be trouble. Runner is getting the wave. Right fielder can't come up with it. Runner is going to take another base here, but Kelly is going to hold with a single and an RBI here. And the Warriors have made it 6-4, and that's going to be it for Mr. Zinter here. His day is done. 6-4. We'll come back with a pitching change after this. Sam Kerr takes over for the Griffins here in the top of the 7th inning, as they're now clinging to a 6-4 lead over the Waterloo Warriors. Pete Zenner's day is done. He's pitched the 6 2/3 innings. He allows 7. So far, 4 runs. He's on the hook for 2 more base runners on the base pass. On 9 hits, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Not a bad start for Zenter. Just unfortunately running out of gas here in the 7th inning, and the Warriors' bats have come alive. Cody Hagerman with the first batter to face Kerr. Left fielder number 15, Cody Hagerman. Hagerman will lead off here. Runners at first and third now for the Warriors. Tying run at first base. Go ahead run at the plate in the form of Hagerman here. Hagerman's hit the ball pretty hard all afternoon. Despite being 0 for 3, he flew out to center field. Struck out swinging in the 4th and reached on base on the fielder's choice in the 6th. Of course, he would have the ball he hit the center field. If it would have been a Jack Couch, would have been out probably about 15, 20 feet. Runners going, they're not going to throw down. They fake the throw to first, or down to second anyways. And that's ball number 1 and a stolen base, as the Warriors try to avoid the force out here. Runners now at second and third. Hagerman's looks in for the sign. Takes ball number 2 from Kerr. Kerr adjusts himself once again, looks in for the sign. Gets one he likes. Winds and works. 2-0 pitch on its way. Hagerman fouls that one away and makes it 1-2. Warriors scoring 3 times here in the top of the 7th inning. Make this game a lot more interesting than it was going into this inning. Griffins had built up a 6-1 lead. This one's hit on the ground. It's going to be a tough play. First baseman throws across the diamond. Not in time.
He's out.
Umpire fell over the bat, too, at the home plate. Run does not score. Griffins get out of the inning. It's 6-5. Umpire slipped on the bat, we think, or lost his footing. 6-5 is your score as we head to the 7th inning stretch here at Hastings Stadium. Hasse fouls off the first offering he sees from Robertson. As we're back underway here at Hastings Stadium, the Warriors have made it a 6-5 ball game thanks to 4 runs in the top of the 7th inning. Hasse tags this one to center field. Center fielder is going to take 3 steps in and makes the catch, and there's one away. Left fielder number 1, Jalen Wood. Wood will lead off with the batter here with 1 away. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a stolen base. He takes strike 1 here from Robertson. Ball misses low. It's now 1-1. Griffins scored 4 runs in the first, 1 in the third, and 1 in the 5th to make it 6-0. That was a long throw and not time. Off the space, and Woods aboard here. That'll be a high throw across the diamond there. Likely an E6. We'll put him aboard here. He's asking the umpire what he saw. There was no tag on the play, at least from our vantage point. First baseman went up in the air, tried to tag him on the way down, but Wood was already past him. He's asking, the coach is pleading his case, trying to get him to ask the plate umpire to see what he saw. But I don't think he's getting anywhere on this call. It's pretty civil down there, though. Nobody's getting heated here. Center fielder number 14, Ashton Patterson. Still having some words down at first base. This Patterson's warm-up is still going through the whole song now. No dice on the appeal call here. Don't fortunately have the luxury of replay either, but did not look like the first baseman was able to make the tag and Wood avoided it as he went past him. He'll go on the books as an E6 on the throw. And Patterson will be the batter now. Patterson takes strike number 1 here. Just one away in the Griffins' half of the 7th inning, which now a 6-5 ball game. Patterson takes ball number 1 here. And the count's even at 1-1. Patterson singled and scored a run in the first, grounded out to second base in the second and in the fourth. Walked in the 5th inning, but got stranded there. Wood goes on the play. The throw is way high. But they got him on the tag, and Wood's retired for out number 2. Caught stealing 2-6 goes the putout. And the Griffins now have 2 away here in the 7th inning, as they cling to that 1-run lead. Sun's poking through now, but the dark clouds are still around here. Patterson misses. Count is 3-1, I believe, unless the umpire is going to update us here. Oh, I guess it was 3-2 now. 3-2 now is your count. Must have missed a strike in there somewhere. Our apologies. Now he walks, and there the count is clear. That'll bring up Braden Walsh. Shortstop number 3, Braden Walsh. Walsh, the shortstop, is 0 for 4, or 0 for 3 anyways, with a walk in the first inning. Takes ball 1. Umpire called it a strike. Umpire warning the Griffins bench once again to knock it off about the. Patterson goes on the pitch. Walsh fouls that one off. The hit and run was on. The count is 0-2. Pitch from Robertson on its way momentarily. Patterson breaks again. He chops this one through the right side, but the second baseman on the movement was there. He makes the play, and the inning's over. Griffins go away empty-handed. They leave a runner aboard as we head to the top of the 8th inning. Griffins leading the Warriors 6-5. Who you got coming in? 55.
It's gonna be Ryan Brown.
Brown. Ryan Brown takes over for the Griffins here in the top of the eighth inning. Waterloo Warriors threatening with a tying run at third base. Infield now in for the Griffins. This one's chopped foul. Counts even at 1-1. And Donza comes out to just remind Brown what he's got to do here on this play. Would not be surprised if the Warriors square around here and try to suicide squeeze this one home. That one's in there, but misses for a ball, and it's 2-1. That one's called a strike to even the count at 2-2. Not an easy situation for any pitcher to come in. First of all, you started off with a one-ball count because you came in during a batter. Plus, you got to come in with a runner at third base looking you down here. Skrupski's got decent wheels as it is, so would not be surprised to see something get pulled here by the Warriors. 2-2 pitch on its way. Line in the left field, fairly deep. It'll do the job. Patterson's up with it. The throw to the plate. Skrupski's going to try anyways, and it's going to be in time, or not in time, and he's going to score to tie the ball game at 6 apiece. 2 away now. Gives Seelman the sacrifice fly. You got yourself a tie ball game at 6 apiece. Right fielder number 16, Spencer Voisin. Voisin's got a triple and a double so far, and responsible for both RBIs, 2 RBIs in the afternoon. Strike one there is called from Brown. Jordan Carthy on deck. Should the Warriors extend this inning with 2 away. 6 ticks your score now. As the Warriors come back down from 6-1 here to make it 6-6, and Brown gets another strike here, and Voisin's behind the count at 0-2. That one's fouled away. Voisin stays alive at 0-2. Poison hits one off the glove of Kawartha, and that's going to let the inning to continue as they hit a bullet down the first baseline. Kawartha tried to get it on, get the full glove on it, but just tipped off the top. That'll be obviously will be a single. And Jordan Carthy will bat now. First baseman number 12, Jordan Carthy. Carthy singled, reached on the base on an error, and walked so far and scored a run in the 7th. So he fouls off the first offering from Brown. Kawartha still thinking about that one at first. You can just tell by his body language. There's a strike called. That broke late across the plate. And Brown's ahead of the count at 0-2 to Carthy. Brown towing the rubber once again, looks in for the sign. Gets one he likes from Gauthier. 0-2 pitch on its way momentarily. Swung on and missed, and he gets the strikeout to end the inning, but the damage has been done as the Warriors rally back here, score another run, and tie this ball game at 6 apiece as we head up to the home half of the 8th inning. Griffins coming up after the break. No worries. Sam Brown leading things off for the Griffins here in the home half of the inning as he tipped a seeing eye ball down there first. They're going to flip it over the head. Gets away, and it's going to roll all the way out of play. Almost catcher stops it just before it rolled out of play. Saved an extra base. Sam Brown aboard here on the bunt attempt. That'll be an E4 on the throw. First base number 44, Arthur Kawartha. Kawartha with the big blast so far for the Griffins in this contest. Would love to put somebody else here as the Waterloo Warriors have rallied in this inning to tie this one at 6 apiece. Griffins at one point led this one 6-1. But the Warriors, to their credit, have battled all the way back, scoring 4 in the 7th and 1 in the 6th, or sorry, 1 in the 8th here to make it a 6-6 tie as we head to the home half of the 8th inning here at Hastings Stadium. Discussion is probably, well, if Brown takes off to second base, you put Kawartha on or not. Most likely you do, or you just want to pitch carefully to this gentleman here. Anything on the inside of the part of the plate, Arthur Kawara definitely has the power, as he's shown earlier here, and can clear the fences in a hurry. This one's going to the bullpens. Neither starter will factor into the decision now. Center pitch 6 2/3 deserved a better fate. That one almost hits Kawara in the back. That's ball number 1 from Miles Robertson. Activity in the Warriors bullpen, activity in the Griffins bullpen, and we're not sure who's going to be coming out to the 9th inning or what are needed here. Kawara takes ball 2 inside. And the count is 2-0. Kawara with a home run. Popped out the first, intentionally walked, and got to hold his hands on this one to the left, but looks like it's going to go foul out of play, and it will. Just a long strike. So Robertson got away with a mistake. Kawara just a little early on that swing. A little too good of a pitch by Robertson over the plate there, and Kawara almost deposited into the left field stands again, or in the bullpen anyways. Last time I was at this stadium a couple weeks ago, couldn't see anything but for the people. Down both lines, completely filled in. 2-1 pitch is on its way. Kawara chops this one to the shortstop. High bounce, they're only going to get the one at second base. And Kawara is going to be safe at first on the fielder's choice. 6-4 goes the put out. Kawara is aboard on the fielder's choice. And Scott Rodriguez will come into the face. Designated hitter number 28, Scott Rodriguez. Kawara at first base now. Rodriguez trying to get him home and get the Griffins back to lead here. So Rodriguez almost wears it for the 3rd time today. He's been hit by a pitch. He's flown out to center field and struck out swinging. So far, he's scored a pair of runs too. Warrior takes that one inside, and it's 2-0. This is game 1 of a doubleheader, so a half an hour break between games. So Rodriguez hits this one to left field. That might drop in there. That is going to drop. That's a fair ball. Kawara's not paying attention. Should have taken third because nobody was covering the base. He stops at second. Rodriguez gets the single. And the Griffins have got runners at first and second with one away. That'll bring out the pitching coach again, or the manager out. And likely that's the hook for Robertson here. We got a pinch runner going to third base for Rodriguez. Number 6 is going into first. Nick Yagan going into pinch run here. Robertson's day is done here. We'll be back with the pitching change and the rest of the half of the 8th inning when we come back. Jacob Ray will take over on the hill for the Warriors here in a 6-6 tie with just one away. Arthur Kawara standing at second base. And Nick Jagan standing at first for the pinch runner for Scott Rodriguez. And that one's in there for a strike to Robbie Gauthier. Gauthier has been hit by the pitch twice and walked. Takes another ball. That one's in the dirt. Count is 1-1. Gauthier has also flown out in his one bat this afternoon. He's 0 for 1, despite having 4 plate appearances. Gauthier hits this one on a line, but it's going to go foul. And the count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Gauthier. Gauthier hits a slow roller up the middle. They'll throw to first and get the throw. On the tag, he's out. Or sorry, on the throw, he's out. First baseman held on to the base, apparently. The pitcher's throw was a little wild. And now there's 2 away. 1-3 goes to put out. Runners go to first and second now. Or second and third now. Who's 29? The pinch hitter is number 29, Blake Carson. Blake Carson takes over at second base for Aiden Mendoza. As the Griffins go to their bench here. That one misses low for ball number 1. Griffins have the go-ahead run at 90 feet away at third base. Some insurance standing at second. Should Carson get aboard here somehow? Carson lays off that pitch, and it's high for ball 2. That one gets away from him. Kawara not going anywhere. Keep wanting to think it's an ice cream company, but it's not. Just 3 balls now to Carson. Lucas Hasse on deck here. Actually, we got a pinch hitter, 40. Owen Ellis will be coming to the bat now. As that was the intentional pass was given here to Carson to load the bases. The pinch hitter number 43, Owen Ellis. Owen Ellis will take over in right field. We got a pinch runner going in for Carson. Bases loaded now with 2 away for the Griffins. As the Warriors trying to get out of this one unscathed here. Have 2 away. Ellis hits what's in the left field. Left fielder's over his head. That's going to score 1. That's going to bring home 2. That's going to clear the bases. Griffins make it. Ellis is on his way to third. The throw is bobbled. And Ellis gets himself a triple here as the Griffins lead this one 9-6. Owen Ellis with the triple. And the Griffins retake the lead. It's now 9-6. triple over the head of the left fielder who was shaded in a tad too far, and it just could not recover it. And Jalen Wood will be the batter now. Left fielder number 7, Jalen Wood. Wood takes a big hack at that one. Owen Ellis with a 3 RBI triple. The count's 1-1 to Wood. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Ray looks in for the sign. Winds and works. Strike 3 called. Wood goes down looking, but the Griffins do the damage. They score 3 runs here to retake the lead at 9-6. We head to the top of the 9th inning, the last chance for the Warriors, in this ball game. Varun Quo will lead things off here in the top of the 9th inning as the Waterloo Warriors find themselves trailing the Guelph Griffins 9-6 here as the Griffins have rallied with 3 runs in the home half of the 8th inning, courtesy of the 3-run triple by Owen Ellis. And Quo takes ball number 1 inside here. Evan Morrison and Liam Kelly due up on deck here for the Warriors. That one's fouled away to even the count at 1-1. Griffins at one point led this one 6-1. Warriors rallied back to make it 6-6 heading to the bottom of the 8th inning. For the Griffins scored 3 in the 8th. Brown works with a 1-1 count here to Quo. Outside Pollard to the plate, gets strike 2 called. And Quo down behind, that was last strike. Quo with a sacrifice fly in the 7th inning. He's 0 for 3 otherwise. This is there for a ball, and the count is 2-2. Strike 3 called. Quo goes down looking. And Brown has the strikeout to start the 8th, or 9th. Shortstop number 10, Evan Morrison. Griffins, if they hold on to this win, will be 10-1 on the season. Waterloo will slip to 8-3. As the battle for first place was on today. Game 1 of the doubleheader has definitely lived up to the expectations here. That one misses for a ball. To Morrison. Morrison 4 for 4. 4 singles and a run scored on the evening, or the afternoon anyways. He fouls this one off. Evens the count at 1-1. One pitch on its way. Called strike 2. Brown gets ahead of the count for the change. At 1-2. Liam Kelly on deck. Actually, we got another pinch hitter coming in. Number 20 will be coming up. Morrison hits this one to the second baseman. Flip to first. Not in time as Morrison will beat out the infield single. Second baseman couldn't get to it fast enough. And the Warriors have got a runner aboard here with one away. Pinch hitter number 20, Luke Zettel. Zettel will be the batter now, as Liam Kelly's day is done. Warriors just trying to get some base runners across any way they can here. They trail the Griffins by 3 here in the 9th. First pitch from Brown misses low for a ball 1. One pitch in for Brown. Chop to the shortstop. He's going to flip to second for 1. They get Morrison at first. Not in time on the fielder's choice. And the Waterloo Warriors still have a life here, but now 2 away and a runner aboard. Left fielder number 15, Cody Hagerman. Cody Hagerman now the batter, representing the last chance for the Warriors here in the 9th inning, as they have 2 away. And a runner at first. First pitch is fouled away here by Hagerman. Count is 0-1. Sun's poking through completely now. This looks like the gray skies are cleared out here. Weren't sure we were going to get any of these ball games in earlier today, but we did, thankfully. Great job by the City of Guelph Parks Department to get this one in anyways. At least game 1. We're in the 9th now. That one misses in there for a ball, and it's 1-1. Skied up in the air. Somebody's going to call for it. Gauthier or the third baseman calling for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. The Griffins take this one 9-6. and improved to 10-1 on the season. The Warriors, with the loss, fall to 8-3. We'll be back with game 2 in a few minutes.